BTS under threats, the silent battles behind the fame. Part 1. 4 times Jimin's life was put at serious risk. Part 2. Jungkook, when the youngest, became a target. Inside the real threat investigation. Part 3. Kim Taehyung, the price of global beauty, stalking rumors, and the war for privacy. Part 4. RM and Suga, the quiet targets, rumors, pressure, and the weight of leadership. Part 5. Jin and J-Hope, the smiles that hide the dark side, the threats no one talks about. Sometimes, when the lights rise and thousands scream a name, you only see the surface. 7 young men, a global phenomenon, glory, fame, dreams fulfilled. But behind the brightest stages in the world, there are shadows most people never hear about. Real threats, real fear, real pressure. And moments when their safety, their mental health, and sometimes even their lives were put at risk. The truth, backed by police reports, media investigations, official statements, and the members' own voices. Part 1 begins with a member no one ever thought would be in danger. Not once, but 4 times. A boy known for his softness, his grace, his smile. A boy who became the target of 4 direct threats to his life over time. This is Jimin's story. He was only 21 when it happened the first time. March 2017, Anaheim, California. BTS was performing on the Wings tour. Their U.S. popularity was exploding. But according to reports compiled by Soompi, in March 2017, a Twitter account posted a chilling message, a threat announcing the intention to attack Jimin at the concert. The account uploaded disturbing violent symbols and graphic objects targeting Jimin, with posts containing dangerous threats. Big Hit alerted local police immediately. Security at the venue tightened. Fans panicked. Rumors spread at terrifying speed. Most people never realized how close danger had come, how a single message could have changed everything. A year passed, the fame grew, and then it happened again. Second time, worse, clearer, more violent. May 2018, Fort Worth, Texas. An anonymous user posted a message saying, "I'm going to attack Park Jimin with a Glock 19 during the Fort Worth concert. It's going to be fun seeing his lifeless body hit the floor." This wasn't rumor. It was reported by Alkpop in May 2018. After Fort Worth police confirmed publicly that an investigation had begun, Big Hit issued a statement through Korean media saying they were working with law enforcement and would take all necessary measures to protect their artists. Imagine that. You're on a world tour. You fought years to reach the global stage, and someone publicly announces they want to harm you for entertainment. Then came the third threat. July 2018, Los Angeles. This time through Instagram. A picture of a tagged weapon, a caption threatening to carry out an attack during the concert in Los Angeles. The incident was documented by SBS Star in July 2018. 3 serious physical threats in just 16 months. 3 times he stepped onto a stage knowing someone out there wanted to put him in danger. Most people would break. Most people would panic. But Park Jimin, he kept going. And fans wouldn't learn how he truly felt until later. May 24, 2018, Seoul. At a press conference for Love Yourself, Tear, a reporter asked him directly about the threats. This was the first and only time Jimin openly addressed them. According to Soompi's reporting from that day, Jimin quietly said, "It's true, I was aware of the situation. This was actually the second time I heard something like that, so I was a bit confused." He said fans were more worried than he was. He said he didn't have the time or energy to be shaken. But then came the line that broke everyone listening. "The staff behind us takes good care of us, so I don't think you need to worry." He wasn't dismissing the danger. He was protecting the people who loved him, while he was the one being targeted. And just when people thought the danger was over, it happened again. A 4th time. This time, not in the United States, not hidden behind anonymous Western platforms, but closer. In the months surrounding the Busan concert, online communities began circulating screenshots from a disturbing account. Messages that were not vague, but chillingly direct, not symbolic. "This is where your miserable life finishes. Park Jimin." According to screenshots widely shared and reported by fans at the time, the account claimed to be already in South Korea. It claimed proximity, it claimed resources, and it repeated one message over and over again, that Park Jimin would be in danger. What made this threat different was not just the words, it was the obsession. The messages referenced internal fandom narratives, targeted Jimin personally, and framed violence as a solution. Fans immediately recognized the pattern. Army across platforms began reporting the account en masse. According to fan-led documentation, reports were sent directly to HYBE, urging immediate action for Jimin's safety ahead of the Busan concert. Because by this point, this was no longer an isolated incident. This was the 4th time. Park Jimin's name had been attached to serious threats. 4 times where his safety had to be discussed behind closed doors. 4 times where security protocols quietly shifted. 4 times where a man known for softness and grace had to walk onto a stage knowing someone, somewhere, wanted him gone. And yet, just like before, the concert went on. No audience could see the tension beneath the surface. This fourth threat didn't end with the headline. It ended the same way the others did. With Jimin standing under the lights, choosing courage over fear.